Hey, it's Stu. Let me begin by saying I have the greatest respect for the late Bruce Lee. I don't watch his movies, but I know many people still do, and I don't want this video to be misinterpreted as a negative view of the late Bruce Lee. Now, followers of this channel will know that I'm absolutely huge on the Adam West's 60s Batman series. So, in theory, I should be equally impressed by the Green Hornet series, which was made by the same producer, at the same time, at the same studio. Even the music composer was the same, Billy May. But in my personal opinion, the Green Hornet series was flawed. I have made several attempts at getting into this series. I've made repeat viewings of episodes in the hope that if I watch it enough times, eventually I will grow to like it. Now, I'm not saying I dislike the show. I mean, who could totally dislike a show that used Lost in Space props? I'm not joking. This thing in front of you from Lost in Space episode Prisoners of Space appeared in the Green Hornet, amazingly. And this guy appeared in an episode of Outer Limits' original series. And computer banks from Lost in Space and Adam West Batman would sometimes appear in the show. But it takes more than blinking light computers to make a television series really great. The blinking light computers just sort of work as icing on the cake. This series would sometimes begin with an interesting plotline, such as what you're looking at now in a wax museum, but then sort of fizzle out into this sort of tedious, boring 25 minutes of television. But don't get me wrong, on a visual level, the series is 100 times better than that revolting remake that hit cinemas a few years back. The costume design was brilliant. But this guy just did not have what it takes to be the lead actor in a television series. Could it be that the series just needed to be a bit more fantastic or science fiction orientated? Anybody who knows me knows that I love these old 1960s Yank tanks, so just looking at cars like this was a good enough reason to sort of watch the show sometimes. And of course the Black Beauty. I even like the way it pops out of this obvious studio set. I might be sending out mixed signals. Do I like the show or not? That's the question you're all asking, I am sure. You can watch the first 9 episodes of this series and have the time of your life. You can look at the cars, you can like the music, you can like Bruce Lee. But after about 9 episodes, there is a problem. After about 9 episodes, you say to yourself, well, hang on, this isn't really going anywhere. There's nothing new happening. It's just the same average plots happening again and again. So why should I keep watching? The series was a one-season wonder in the 60s. Yeah, that's my advice. Watch the first 9 episodes, then maybe call a day. But the first 9 episodes will give you a huge nostalgic blast. Stu from Australia, signing out.